Hello, everyone, and my name is Tucker, and welcome back to our spin fishing journey here in Russian Fishing 4. So, I did try and record this episode a little bit earlier. There was a server hotfix that was deployed, no real patch notes to go off of there, but this may be a shorter episode because of that. I spent a lot of time on the float fishing episode for today, but wanted to see what we can do with spin fishing now that we have a leader. So I came down here to one of my favorite spots. We're at 110, 125, so down here just to the west of the camp. And we've come down here a little bit earlier, but I wanted to come down here with the leader and see what we can do and being able to cast a little bit further. And we already have a fish on, so again, I kind of like to cast up and over that tree. We're still using the Hunter Spiker, or the Spiker 018, Spiker 2 018 to be exact. And I did take a quick look at the cafe orders before coming down here. There was a 550-gram perch order, so catching that small perch there might be a good thing. Hoping to get more chubs here than perch, though. At least that's what I tend to get down here. And there may be an occasional squeaky noise going on. Someone's enjoying his toy right now. We'll see if he calms down a little bit. I had not set my retrieval speed up, and I like to set my friction brake also to 20. And there's another fish with where it was. I'm going to assume another perch. Yep, another small perch, which I'm okay with. There was a cafe order. And we'll see what we can get. In the past, this area has been really good for me with chub, especially with a leader. Now, I had been using the Hunter or the Spiker 17 because the 18 wasn't available until recently. So that might be something we have to look into. Also, another one of the kilos I'd like to buy. I did not see that one available here. I did not go over to Mosquito to look, but I know I've gotten it at one of these two lakes before, or one of these two water bodies, either Mosquito Lake or this river. So again, we're at Winding Rivulet. Last episode we did catch a pretty decent asp for our level and got up to level 8. So we're basically 2 days in, 2 in-game days, 2 hours into this account, already level 8. And it's been pretty good. I do find it interesting how quickly we're leveling up, and I'm wondering if we're going to run into an issue where we're leveling up quicker than we're gaining silver that we need to be able to upgrade our gear. That's what it feels like right now. I'd love to have a bottom rod or two. I think in my float career, I had at least one bottom rod by level 8. And that just gives you a chance to catch additional fish. We haven't even had a chance to look into buying supplies to keep ourselves fed either. So it's just, to me, it's a little bit weird how quickly we've leveled up. But I think that's partially because spin fishing fish tend to give better XP, and because we're using a light rod, we get 50% bonus to XP as well. Sorry about that. Dog was being a little bit crazy. Trying to get him to jump up on the couch and lay down. I think he's going to. That's a decent fish. Could be a chub, but looks like another perch. So interesting that we're only catching perch so far. And I don't know if the updates why the cursor's stuck in the center of the screen. I can't do anything about that. But I see that on my screen as well too. I'm hoping the hot fix they applied helps with having multiple rods down. One of the problems I've been seeing on the float fishing side, especially, is if you have two or three rods down, if there's a fish biting a rod and you try and switch, there's times it tells you it's already in use or in your hand. And I missed at least one fish because of that earlier today. I'm a little surprised how slow things are down here. I may go back up to the north end past the cafe, but I'd also like to get at least one more perch because that will get us the perch cafe order before we do that. Although there's perch up there too. But usually this was cast, get a chub, cast, get a chub for me. Temperature wise, it looks pretty decent. And another, there's the chub. Still a small one. That might be a chub with where we hooked it. If it is, it's a small one. Ooh, a Volgazander. That's a rare fish. I think that's one of the first ones of those I ever caught. It's a pretty little thing, too. 277 XP for a non marker fish. Just got a fish got away message. I didn't even really see the bite. So I'm surprised. Another smallish fish. Tiny chub. I'm sure there's a joke there, but I'll be good. So far, it's been all small fish, which is interesting. On another account with a lure that usually doesn't do as well as this, I'm pulling 2 kilo fish in left and right here. And so far, I haven't even gotten a marker today. Might be my casting distance. I think I'm able to cast a little bit further on that other account as well. Bit harder to get a speed up with where I cast, so I've cast upriver here. Just trying a few different things. So far today has not really been a good day for me. Here. There we go. think I just realized I may not be getting any game sounds. I'll check that here in just a second. Started hearing the rod click. So finally a 1.6 kilo chub there. I will definitely take that. Checking my sound settings here real quick to see if I can figure out why we weren't getting game sounds. There we go. Looks like it was set to the wrong device. I was actually hearing it, but OBS wasn't able to record it. Yeah, I'm going to go back upriver over by the cafe and see if we have some more luck, because it seems super slow down there, and everything I've been catching so far down there has been very small compared to what I'm used to. I may cast out along the way and see if I can find something. Let's just go towards that grass over there, just see if anything's biting here. Something small is. Bleak on spin fishing? Not the type of fish I expected to catch there. Keep looking up in the top corner of the screen just to see if the temperature's weird or anything. The only thing I notice is it's a little bit cloudy today, but I'm not used to things being this slow. And that's part of why I'm trying different spots. Even those weeds are slow for me. I can usually get at least 3 or 4 fish out of that. I'm starting to wonder if they... Ah, there was something biting there. Starting to wonder if the devs made a change so that this lure isn't as effective as it used to be. I know they said they did at Mosquito, but not elsewhere. And really, that was more bait changes, not lure changes. Well, that'll do. Probably just about a kilo. This one bit without even being reeling in at that time. I like it. It's a good fish, too. Probably about 1.2, 1.3 would be my guess. Another 1.1 kilo asp. I will take those all day, every day. Got another fish there when I just let the lure drop. Small chub. Birch Cafe order done. I mean, I guess it wasn't as slow as it felt. 15 fish. We started about noon, so 7 hours. 2 fish an hour. Just felt a lot slower than that. And I really wish I could get rid of the cursor in the center of the screen. keeps confusing me. Kind of what if you can't tell, on the second loop of my rod, there's a mouse pointer that just won't go away. Yep. It's worth a try there. That's definitely new after, or at least new for this round. I haven't seen it before. And if it's going to be there permanently, that's going to be a pain for float fishing. Got something on the line. Looks like another chub. Another small chub, but it's a chub. Just curious how much silver I actually had. 700 to 800 gram fish here, probably. At least that's what it feels like. Turned out to be a smaller one, but it was an asp, so they tend to pull a little harder. Figured I'd try one of the free lures I got from leveling up, just to see how they do. Feels like it's getting some nibbles. I'm not able to get a speed up on it though, which is interesting. Pretty decent perch there. First marker. Interesting. I just saw in the records one of the changes was it used to be a parentheses M for telestick fishing. Now, if you get a record, now it's actually showing parentheses tele parentheses. Last minute zebra mussel. So yeah, you can see here how it's saying tele instead of M. I don't see. Never knew what M stood for. This thing, yeah, it is 6 grams, so I am able to cast it a little bit further than the lures we have been using. I was noticing I was getting 18, 19, 18 and a half on the spikers, and that one went 21. Ah, whatever that was a good fish. Let's go back to the Aquila that I like to use at night for a couple of casts. Now that the sun's gone down. Last minute okay perch. Now it's a lot smaller than I thought it was. Another fish that just bit on and let go pretty quick. That one didn't even get us a fish got away message. I don't know. Today has been weird with just the small fish, the zebra mussel. There were 2 river mussel orders. There's not a zebra mussel order. Again, always sort by weight. Sell your 5 smallest here for 13 silver. And we look at the fish market. Let's sort by price again. 6.5 for that 1.6 kilo chub. The zebra mussel is worth 4.6. Asp was worth 4. Another chub worth 4. Volgazander wasn't worth as much as I thought it was going to be, but it was also not a marker. It's still 21 silver, and to me it seems like we should have caught more, but I do want to go look at Mosquito and see if they've got the Aquila lure that I want. Just curious. Perch order, got to be pretty big perch. Everything else is really bottom or spin fishing. A lot of white bream orders. Wow. That would be a fun thing to go after here. Got 3 minutes. Might as well get some free food while I can before the end of the day. So spinners. And I want to look at the Aquila 4G. They do have the 004. I'm going to grab one of those. Leaves us with 43 silver. I don't think, yeah, it's 49 for the 17. Almost 50. Let's go back to winding, throw the new lure a couple times, and then we may wrap it up for the day. A little bit of a slow day, which that happens. It's fishing. I'm not gonna say every day is gonna be a great day where we catch a good amount of fish. I mean, we still have almost leveled up from 8 to 9 in a half a day, really. So we did just buy the Aquila 4G004. We'll put that on. Give it a cast. No action on it on the first cast, at least. For a long time, this has been a lure that works all day, every day, all night, every night. So I'm a little surprised. There we go. Dog went from playing with a toy to dreaming during the episode. I just looked up and realized I'm 5 minutes past when I really wanted to wrap things up. Missing something I want to watch on a stream. But they're probably just getting through the initial recap of what I watched, so we'll wrap it up after we reel this fish in. Be a good fish to end on by the looks of it. Looked like a chub there when it jumped. 2.94 kilogram chub. Biggest fish, strongest fish. Most experience points. We got 1,000 experience points on this one fish. That's a nice fish. So, proof this lure tends to do well. Again, we got the Aquila 4G004, even at night. Caught a good fish there. Let's just throw it out there one more time. I know I said I need to wrap things up, but after that fish, I'm a little excited. And I'm so close to level 9, I just saw too. Almost to the point where a last minute perch would get us level 9. Try one more time. Really just hoping to get level 9 here if I can, but if I can't, not necessarily opposed to it. Throw the nighttime Aquila out once. Sun's actually already starting to come up. Another good fish. Trying to keep it above water after that jump. .6. 2 back-to-back nice chubs. And we did get up to level 9. And they gave us the exact lure we have free. That's interesting. I was wondering if they were going to give you lures that tend to do good as you get higher levels. So we'll sell those 2 chubs, 10 and 11 for those 2 chubs. So basically those 2 fish paid for the lure we bought today. New personal record for the most expensive fish. I do want to go ahead. I'm thinking, and I didn't look to see if it's here. I want to look. I'm thinking about buying that Spiker 2007 or 17, just because I've had luck with that on other accounts. But I'll think through that. Maybe buy it in the morning. But kind of fun there at the end, catching those 2 nice big chubs. Hopefully that's going to become more and more common. We're already to level 9. Not that far to go before we unlock Belaya, which has a higher chance of better silver and new fish to catch as well too. So I appreciate y'all watching. We'll go ahead and wrap this one up today, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Have a good one.